Hello everyone. As discussed previous video, that we'll back with the new topic on the introduction to the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Today in this video, we'll see some introduction to HTML. So, what is HTML? We'll take some notepad. So, today's topic is on HTML. So, first of all, before going to know briefly about this HTML, you need to know the basic definition or basic full forms. You should be aware of these kind of things. So, what is HTML? HTML is nothing but hypertext markup language. Okay, what is it? Okay, everyone knows the full form. And who knows and for whom this course is for? This course is for purely is for the people who doesn't know basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Also, the people who want to brush up their basics. For these two categories of people, this course is very much helpful. So, you may be thinking, what is the benefit or use of this learning this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? So, you know Google, right? You see this is Google, right? Okay, you can see here the Google. I'll go to the browser. That is wallpaper actually, background. So I'll go to Google Chrome. I'll open this Google Chrome. What is this thing? Tell me. Ask yourself, what is this thing? It is a search engine. Okay, what it contains? This is one kind of web page. In web page, here Google is a logo. One more search engine over here. Okay, here is again one more title is there. Again one more search engine is there. So it is a kind of web page. What is web page again? So any website, if you search, we'll go to youtube.com. Okay, this is one kind of web page, web pages. In one page there is it contains some unique https / youtube.com. It is very much secured one. So these are the things, is nothing but it contains one IP unique IDs also. By unique IDs also you can search this one. Okay, if you want you can search in Google what is the ID of Google and what is the IDs of youtube.com. It contains some unique ID. For that ID they will use their branded names. So based on that .coms we are able to go to that their web pages. Okay, in order to build website, forming or combination of web pages is nothing but a website. Agreed? Correct. A group of web pages forms a website. Okay, so you can see this Google. When I go to GOGLE, today's daily changes the Google image. So today is as it is, it's an older image called Google. Okay, so what is here? What is here? Here it is called google.com. Inside it is written google.com, but here heading is Google. Okay, you can observe this one. Today we are going to discuss this, elaborate this, understand what is this. This is one kind of web page. Group of web pages forms a web page. For example, I'll give one live example, not theoretical knowledge. In this video we are going to see practical examples. So what is web page? Here how many web pages are there? 1, 2, 3, so many pages. Where is web pages? Mr. Sai Chandru, you are saying there are so many web pages, but I cannot see where no web pages. Oh, hold on. Let me show you where it is. See here, you can see that, right? Gmail. The moment you click on this Gmail, one more web page we are going to redirect. Okay, this is one web page. Okay, we'll go back to it, and one more web page. As it is logged in, I'm just signing out. We'll show the, first of all we'll show the home page of it. So the moment we go to the Google Gmail, the moment we click on the Gmail, one more web page called the login page we will see. See, this is one login page, correct? So the moment we click on the Gmail, here the home page of the Gmail came into picture. Okay, so group of websites are here there. So I will go to one YouTube, click on YouTube. Here combinations of web pages are there in this app. This is one kind of application. What is application? You see, in mobile phone runs application, right? So that applications are dot 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 in dot dot format. That application is shown over here. So all kinds of web pages combined over in one what we call in one kind of a bulk one kind of design, you can say. So in that design, these are all the web pages are there. So this is one kind of web page. Google.com is one kind of web page. YouTube.com is another web page. Gmail is one web page. So we are going to see the basic example, introduction, the practical example, no theoretical thing, practical example of these things. Okay, so hypertext markup language. Okay, we are going to see what is hypertext markup language. Every language contains one syntax. So this is structure is nothing but a syntax in the programmatical language. Okay, getting? I'm going from the basics. The people who doesn't know the HTML also, from there I'm lifting up. So try to understand the language basics, take terminologies first. So syntax, every language contains syntax. One or the other thing, you can design the same Google web page in another language, but the syntax varies. Difference is syntax varies. Understood? So here in HTML also, it contains specific syntax. What is that syntax? How to know which syntax is that? You said, sir, different languages contains different syntaxes, but output is same output we can form. How to identify? Correct. Some people can ask the question like how to identify which language the syntax represents. Getting? For that, the first thing is doc type is there. In HTML, doc type is the document type. Okay. So we'll see the syntax over here. So HTML is today's topic is introduction to HTML. So that's the title. So introduction to HTML. This is the title we want. So doc type, I said, right? Doc type represents which language that particular syntax represents. Okay. So it contains some syntax. Doc type also contains some syntax. How? What is it? We'll see. We'll see on the screen. So it contains exclamation mark. Doc type. Okay, it says HTML. We are in HTML. Okay. So as I said, the biological knowledge, it contains menstrual cycle itself. One head, one tail it forms. Similarly, every language contains syntax. So language is identified by the syntax. Okay, remember that part. If you understand that point, then every language you can easily learn, and the same web page in another language you can design. Only varies thing is that programmatical language is very simple, but only difference is that with different syntax. If you go to another language, syntax varies but output is same. Remember that. So what the syntax of HTML? So doc type represents that we are in HTML, and if you are going to CSS, we will write some CSS instead of HTML. We will write CSS like that. So we are in right now HTML. Depends on syntax. Okay, we'll see what is CSS in future videos. So here it contains some HTML. What is this tag? What is this hypertext markup language? Here opening braces is there. It's a kind of opening and closing HTML. So first learn the syntax of it. Okay. Then automatically you can design based on the requirements. In companies, based on the requirements, you can design the layout based on the requirements. Okay. So here HTML. Next, what is inside HTML? What is required basically? Head is required. And closing braces. Similarly, how this HTML opening is there, HTML closing is there. Similarly, for every tag, this is nothing but a less than symbol, greater than symbol. Inside this English sentence, head is nothing but this is hypertext. Okay. Opening and closing is there. Okay. So inside we will write title. So I want this layout. Okay, I want this web page kind of thing. Don't want initially this much big thing. Initially I don't want this thing. I want something similar. Instead of Google, I want here something text here. This title I want. We are going to discuss. So that this might be some requirement in some XYZ company. Okay. So basics I am going. Okay. If people ask you, if anyone gives a requirement like this, you can go from basics. Okay. So here it is, head is there. Inside head it contains title. So title, right, and closing braces of title. We have closed the title also. So remember that I am giving spaces so that you should understand the syntax. Okay. So here inside starting it is head HTML, opening and closing is there. Okay. Inside head I wrote tail. Okay, sorry, title. Okay. So inside title I am writing introduction to HTML or HTML. I am giving to heading. I want to give the HTML. Okay. This is the title I am going to give. Where in a round place icon. Okay, inside the title. So title contains inside the head. Remember that. Okay. Title contains inside the head. Where it contains some body. First of all, we will see the output. Without body, we will see the output. So after going when baby is there, for testing purpose, we'll see whether we'll go to hospital and we'll see checkup. Right? It's a similar kind of in biology knowledge. How we'll see the output by saving this thing. Baby, for baby, how we'll go there. Remember that kind of terminologies to remember the syntaxes. Okay. So I'm going to save this thing. I'll going to create some folder first of all. So in desktop itself I'm going to create, I'm not going inside C drive, all that things. In desktop itself I will be HTML course. Okay, HTML course and control S and special. Okay, control S. So remember one point here in HTML, if we remove this HTML tag and if we remove this head tag, after pressing Ctrl Z, note my points, after printing Ctrl Z, only head tag is going to come back. You may think why. Only first Ctrl Z is going to work. Okay, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. Second Ctrl Z doesn't comes into picture. Only first Ctrl Z comes into picture. So remember that point. HTML. Only first Ctrl Z is to work. So after removing so many lines, if you press Ctrl Z, not all the things comes into picture. Only first Ctrl Z comes into picture. Remember that. Okay. Note that. I'm saving it as some. I'm giving first one dot. This is extension. Okay, extension. Remember, in every HTML every HTML every HTML page is going to save with extension called .html. Remember, period. In other words, full stop is nothing but a period. So this one period or one .html, okay, synonyms of dot. Okay, so one .html, if we save that, okay, if we save that in HTML folder, okay, we will see, we will go to that folder. Here it is. Here defaultly it has been saved with Internet Explorer. So what is this? I want to open some. It is one kind of search engine. Internet Explorer is one kind of search engine. The moment I click on as you people know, another search engine, I don't want with this search engine. We will see next thing. The people who have only Internet Explorer, the moment you click on that, double click on that, you can see the output. Okay, double click on it. See, as you can see here, the title is HTML, correct? So inside head we got title HTML. So here it is Google, okay, with some image, similar kind of way. Here it is HTML. Getting? So I don't want this thing in Internet Explorer. Some people say I have Google web browser, I want to go. Okay, no problem, I'll go there. Right click on this notepad with extension HTML, click on open with, click on search engine called Google Chrome. The moment you click on that, open with Google Chrome, the output comes in Google. Okay, here instead of Google, here it is HTML. So here we will again there is a power battery low. I'll just pause and we'll be back. Okay, I'll keep the charging. So keep the charge. So now we'll see the output again, once again, where we are. So here it is a Google and here is HTML. People say I want the exact output. Okay, we'll see. See, instead of this HTML, Google. Here's the output. Control S, plus on Control S, we'll see the output. Now still it is HTML. Why? We have to refresh this. For refreshing, reload this page. Okay, click on this reload page. The moment you click on the reload page, the output is Google, the same page. These outputs you are able to see in HTML. Isn't that easy? No. People say it is easy. You tell me in comment section by commenting whether it is easy or not. comment because everyone feel differently. Okay, you tell me how it is. For my opinion, in the first session you learn this thing. Okay, so it is easy. I'll make it easy. Okay, so please comment me in the comment section. Okay, whether it is easy or you're feeling any difficult. I'll go somewhat. I'll try to explain more on this. Okay, so here it is the thing. Google, you can see the output. Okay, in first section this is the actually it is a title. Okay, so we'll go as per the syntax. So okay, here instead of Google title is there. Okay, instead inside title only we wrote the Google. Okay, understand it. Okay. So inside body, what is this today's session is on? One more thing is nothing. I want the content here. I want the content here inside, not on the title space. Okay, content inside. For that we have some specific tag or so hypertext. What is the full form of HTML? Hypertext. Okay, markup language. It contains all the tags. Okay. For that, a specific tag is there. Okay, that is known as body. How people contains in menstrual cycle. How people contains body and two legs, two legs and two hands and one head. Similarly, we have one head and something one head. How people says that in Joe in other words, some people will say some head writing head rata will say, right, in other languages. Similarly, it contains some syntaxes called title. Okay, in head some title is there. For remembering this kind of terminology is very much useful. Okay, the people who are firstly listening this kind of things. Okay, for them very much easy. And how people contains the body. Okay, this is physical body appearance. Similarly, it contains the body. Okay, remember this terminology for remembering this syntaxes, very much useful. Okay. Body. So inside body, some content is there. Some content. I wrote some content is there. Sure. Anything you can write. XYZ. Refresh this, some content came. Okay. So I remove this thing. Today's session is on introduction to HTML. I write relevant to this kind of content. Okay, you'll see the output. Control S is just for saving. We'll go to Chrome again because already it is output is already displayed over here. Okay, by move, if in case if you cut the output, okay, if in case you cut the output, again you go there, go to that folder where it is saved, right click, or directly if you click on Internet Explorer it will open. Right click, once again I am saying open with Google Chrome, or some people also has Firefox. We'll see in Firefox. Okay, we'll see what is the output. It's taking some time. See again the same mode, Google introduction to HTML. You can see, right? No, I am very much familiar with Google, so I'll go with. Oh, no problem. We'll go in Google. Okay. So introduction to HTML is the body tag. Okay, this is the body tag. The syntax for after writing that this content, some content in the body in the body tag only. This introduction to HTML came inside this web page, and outside the web page is nothing but this is called as title. Okay, I'll give the relevant this is the first introduction, right? I'll give the relevant names. Okay, you can experiment or play with along with these kind of things based on your requirements, or people who give the requirements to you based on things. Today is the introduction. I'll write the relevant names. Title. Okay, I'll click Control S. When we go there, Here still the Google is there. The moment you reload this page, this is what page? What page? You may people ask what page? This is kind of one web page. Okay, this is the title. And one more, understand this search engine. Where it is? In C drive, users, all, desktop, HTML, one.html. Okay, we'll see that. C drive, and go to this PC. C drive, users. Where is users? Directly express users. Okay, users. Okay, all desktop. Where is that? All. Go to all. Okay, again the desktop only. We will see verify whether whatever the path it gives, what for file path. This is nothing but, see, in olden days, in some self, some particular book is shown. Okay, in second self, third column, below the third column, third self, that book is present. In olden days, when you go to libraries in schools or colleges, people instruct based on that instructions, or madam or sir will instruct based on that instructions. You will go and search your particular books. Okay, similar instruction this search engine is going to give. Understanding the language is very much important than learning is nothing but the understanding. Okay, so what it is writing here, see, the moment you click on double click, it is the file is there. What is file? What file this is? Some people may get this questions. Okay, the moment who are new to this, definitely this questions in mind they will get it. In C drive, that does nothing but C drive. In users folder, all documents, HTML. In that HTML folder, one.html is a one kind of notepad. This notepad extension is that HTML extension. That is the meaning, the in-depth meaning of this file folder. How in colleges and schools people say in library for searching for a particular book, specify this in this self, second self, so and so self, that book is present. Similarly, we will go to this is Windows 10. Okay, this is Windows 10. This PC, here it is again the same thing. This search engine is nothing but this folder. Okay, this search engine is nothing but this folder. We will see this output also now. C folder, users, all, desktop. Where is desktop? Here it is desktop. Again desktop. Okay, in HTML, again here it is saying HTML one file. HTML, go to HTML. Again one.html, only one notepad is present over. So that's the thing which presents. The moment you click on, it is giving defaultly Internet Explorer output. Okay, so sir, I want Mr. Sai Chandu, I want output exactly this what we call this output, whatever this C users, copy this one, go to new tab, open new tab, just click on to that, click on that. You will be getting this. You will be getting this file directly. The moment you go this file, you will be getting output. Or you can write based on this output. You can write. I'll let you know. I'm familiar with Google. Okay, we'll go to Google. Okay, no problem. I'll go to Google. Now people say like that. Okay, but I am also familiar with Google. Control V. Click that. So these are the folder structure it is saying. So here when you press one.html, understanding the language is very much important. Okay, when you click one.html, now the output will be coming. So here what it is showing, here it is showing index of these are all the file structures. Okay, so this is, as I said initially, when you can come back to the video and see. As I said, this is search engine. Okay, Google is nothing but search engine. Inside Google web servers, based on that data only, when you search based on the similar kind of things, this data, this content will be going to display. How the similar data will be displayed? Similarly, when you click on one.html, this is kind of searching. Okay, if you don't know something, you'll go to Google search and write. Similarly, you want to see the output of one.html, so we write at one.html. Moment you click on enter, you'll get the output. So come on, boom. In title we wrote title and introduction to HTML in the body. Getting? Are you getting? Understood? Understanding is very much important. Okay, so that much is. So this is all about the hypertext markup language. Not theoretical knowledge is important. Practical knowledge, you can write whatever the things. After getting this understanding, you can write in your own grammatical language. You can write about this introduction to HTML. Okay. Similarly, this base is very much important to build. So this much in this video. We'll see in next video. Thank you guys.